Alrighty, so this is the first Gavel with the new stuff. Very excited. I didn't think it'd be the Riddler though, but yeah, let's jump in.
Viewer discretion advised.
You pussies!
Welcome to Gotham.
Cenobites.
Jesus Christ. Have some snow. Same city, completely different zip code.
Wild.
For if knowledge is power, then a god am.
You are never going to win, Nigma.
Tut-tut, Batman. In your incessant quest for justice, you've just deprived this city of its one true genius.
All rise, motherfucker.
Welcome back, YouTube, to another video. You've clicked on Gotham Cenobites. I'm Terry, and this is the Gotham Gavel, and we are in session. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about and judging the all-in-one Prime 1 1/3 scale Riddler statue that came up for pre-order this week. And it says designed by Carlos de Enda. I don't know. My first thought seeing this is it looks pretty good, but when you get into the all-in-one and what it's supposed to be, and when we get to that bonus, it's I don't see how or why they're saying all-in-one, because I feel like the comics are being ignored. But that is just me. That's my opinion. Yeah, I don't want to waste any time. Let's jump right into these pictures. Alrighty, so you guys know, if you've been here, we're going to go through the regular, then we're going to see what's new or what's added with the bonus and, well, the deluxe, and then of course there's always a bonus. It's Prime 1. But yeah, so this first slide is showing the regular, and it only comes with one head, one cane, one switch out. I mean, it is pretty much right here. This is what you get. No, I don't think there's any switch outs, but yeah, when it was first announced, I mean, I thought it looked great. I love the light up, which we'll get to, but once all the portraits were released, yeah, started to doubt it. Speaking of that, this is the first portrait, and I don't know if this is supposed to be, I'm gathering it's supposed to be the comic portrait. But I mean, all intents and purposes, I mean, I love the green and purple. I love the chain. I mean, it looks good. It's Prime 1, you know, it's going to be great detail, great paint. And getting into some of the things on the base, like this Batman, I love it. And Prime 1, if you're listening, my opinion, this Batman's head on the bust pulling up, and there's a button, that should be how you turn the light up on and off. I didn't read any of the description, so that little gray button might be how you turn on and off the light up. That'd be so cool. That's what that was. But I'll be honest, when I was getting these pictures, I didn't remember or know what the hell a little green bat was, but then of course you saw in the intro it's Jim Carrey's little bat bomb. So I mean, it's a nice call to that. And getting into this next slide, this little bobblehead thing in the middle is also a call to that Batman Forever version of the Riddler, or the Grinch if you're keeping track. It's the same fucking character. But yeah, the TV lights up, the question mark lights up. I'm a big fan of the Arkham games, so that's what this question mark reminds me of. And yeah, and you see there's another one in this next slide on the base. As you see, I don't think anything else besides that question mark and TV light up, because the arrow and then the other tiny question marks still look the same in both pictures. So I'm gathering it's just the big question mark and the TV that lights up. But that's everything that lights up. And then the next one, as you see, do you get 2 canes? I'm not sure. Anyways, but you get 1 head. I'm sure it's 1 cane. Maybe you can do it. I think that's it. All the details on the base. So yeah, I mean it's a pretty good statue, I think, with every Easter egg on the base. But it doesn't make sense to me, because it looks like they're more so trying to be a comic Riddler, but everything on the base is a callback to the movies, so it doesn't make sense. But getting into this next slide, as you see, we're going to dive in, and the other 2 portraits are right there, front and center. And I'm a big fan of the Arkham games. I want this statue. I don't need a Riddler, but yeah, if I was going to get it, it would definitely be the Arkham head I use. I mean, because honestly, I know I showed them all in the intro, but I don't. We'll get to it later. But yep. So the next slide, as you see, the one in the middle with the green mask on, to me, you guys correct me if you think I'm wrong, but they look like the same face, just one's looking up and smiling with a green mask on. So I guess the bow tie is different too, but it's just, I feel like the one in the middle is the nod to Jim Carrey, and if it is, I just don't see it. Just don't see that portrait coming anywhere near Jim Carrey, or if that's supposed to be the movie, because he did wear the top hat for a little bit in that movie. But yeah, and of course the one on the right, if I were getting the statue, would be the way I go from the Arkham games. It's not perfect, but it's arguably the best Riddler that we've seen in anything. But yeah, getting into this next one, you see there's a ton of shit that's coming with this deluxe. The top 2 side pictures are the only thing you get with the regular, and it looks like pretty much the same picture. But the one in the middle, deluxe, is going to come with a little satchel full of Riddler goodies. And then you see the bottom pictures. You are going to get portrait stands, so good on you, Prime 1. But you see he comes with the envelope, and then there's all different. I think you can have every cane shown on the back or holding it. I think you can even have it 2 different ways holding it, so we'll get into that. And here we go, the cane. So yeah, the 2 on the left on the top is the regular, so yeah, you only get the cane one way and 1 hand on the right hand. But the deluxe, you get the envelope, and then you get 2 other canes, and then of course the other, which I don't see the difference, or on that right hand. But yeah, so this next slide is just showing you, I want to say with all the canes, you can do on the back like this, or on the side. And then all of them, you can either have him holding the cane, or holding on top of the cane, like you see in the middle. But so this is a couple shots, all 3 different heads, 3 canes. And yep, that's going to come to the end of the deluxe, which, I mean, arguably, fuck, it's been a few days, I don't remember the price difference. But yeah, I just don't think that purple mask on the regular being the only portrait is enough for me personally. But I was reluctant to put any footage from that movie in my intro, but it is supposed to be a Riddler, so I did include it. What am I talking about? Prime 1 always has a bonus part, so here we go. I hate this portrait so much, but it is the bonus. So if I honestly, like, if I were buying this would probably be the only time I just buy deluxe, because I've only seen the Pattinson movie 1 time, and it was arguably because of the Riddler. It's so long, and I did not like this Riddler much at all. But anyways, it's a fourth head So here we go. And the next slide is just showing you a couple shots of the statue with it on there, and that fucking creepy picture in the middle still. But who likes this? Let me know in the comments. Who is actually going to use this atrocity? But yes, this next slide is showing you if you are inclined to get the bonus, you are going to get an extra portrait stand for it. So I mean that's pretty cool. And here's another picture of all of them next to the statue, which, you know, I like that Prime 1 has pretty much done this for every statue that I can think of in the last couple months. But that is going to do it for the main stuff. Now we're going to get into measurements. And there is a little bit of a difference. As you see, when he has that envelope in his hand, it is a slightly... well, I guess the other cane too on the other side. It's slightly a bit wider, but we did do all the measurement conversions for you. So the one on the left, well, actually both of them are the same height and the same depth. So 74 centimeters is 29.1 inches tall, and 47 centimeters is 18.5 inches deep. Now the width is what's different. Regular is going to be 48 centimeters, which is just about 19 inches wide. And then with the extras, you're looking at 52 centimeters, which is about 20.5 inches wide. So, not too big of a difference there. So, price. And I don't know why they always do this, because I feel like every statue they've announced an edition size and they've had to reduce it. But, so the regular is here on the left side. You saw it. One portrait, one cane. Pretty basic. I guess that's the comic portrait. $14.99. And pre-orders, they've already gone live. So you can go pre-order this now if you want. But, it's pretty far out. I'm expecting November of 27 to pretty much February. So a year and a half. February of 28. So $14.99 for the regular, to be announced, which I guarantee you it'll be 50 or below. But the deluxe and then the deluxe bonus, both around $19.99. So it's an extra $500 essentially if you get the bonus for 3 more portraits and a ton of other canes. So it's gonna depend on you, I guess. But that's prices and measurement. And what I wanted to talk about was, it says all in one. Now for me, you could tell by my collection, I'm not really someone who collects Batman's robes. I tend to, I guess you would say, Hellraiser, more towards horror-ish. I mean, not every horror movie, I hate a lot of them. But more so that or the evil versions of Batman. So it's not something I ever need. But for them to say all-in-one Riddler, and I'll be honest with you, in any of the movies, I hate Jim Carrey's Riddler. It's, to me, like I said earlier, he plays the Grinch, but it's just the Riddler shit slapped on it. I know the Riddler is crazy, but I just feel like Jim Carrey kind of pushed him too far, too psychotic, in my opinion. I wasn't a big fan of Jim Carrey. That was the first Batman movie I saw as a kid. But yeah, being an adult now and trying to watch that movie, I hate to say it, but I would rather watch the one after that with Arnold, Mr. Freeze, and Poison Ivy, and the joke they made of Bane. But still, that one to me, at least you know what you're getting into. It's funny. I mean, Batman Forever, I can't get into it. But this slide is just showing you a bunch of the comics. And I don't feel like, me personally, that comic Riddler is represented enough. I mean, it's been made notice by Walton. He's wearing combat boots, which I think, to me, is tailoring more towards a certain Riddler, not all-in-one. So I just feel like if they were saying all-in-one, whether you like it or not, they should have added in some leg or torso or something, switch outs, because looking at this comic Riddler, the mask and the hat, maybe the tie. That's about it. It doesn't scream comic to me at all, in my opinion. And then the one with the green mask, you see here, it is on the comic, but it's like, is that supposed to be the Riddler from the Jim Carrey Riddler? Is that what that's supposed to be? But yeah, and then the bonus portrait. It's I hate that version of Riddler. It's probably the worst Riddler, in my opinion, that's ever been on film. But I just don't think that the bonus portrait is close enough to that either. So I have a problem with them saying all-in-one. I just don't know why they used it. If you just take off all-in-one and just make it Prime 1's Riddler, it kind of makes more sense. And I think the bonus portrait was unnecessary, in my opinion. I mean, maybe they should have included a comic Riddler as the bonus, which was, you know, more comic-looking portrait with just whited-out eyes. I mean, maybe. I think that would be better. And it's not that I'm saying the collectors don't like that Riddler. If you like that Riddler, that's fine. But you really think that head looks okay on this one? Because it's just, what the fuck, it's out of place with the suit, and it just don't look right on this one. It doesn't. I'm not even trying to say it's a bad portrait, but on this Riddler, to me, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. But all in all, I mean, I think the people who like the statue and want it and have pre-ordered it, I think you're going to be happy with it. I don't think I can give it the Gotham stamp of approval, but I know Prime 1, well, you guys can't see it right now. I own 14 Prime 1s, and I know it'll be, if you're ordering this, you know, and you like it, I know you'll be happy with it. But yeah, so we are adjourned, and this is where I like to give it to you. You guys take hold of the gavel. You let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that bonus portrait makes sense to you? Because I'm not saying don't do it, but just I don't think it looks right on this one. But you guys let me know what you think down below. And you too, Walton. I don't already know you're about to cuss me out. I've learned today, though, if you just bleep out some of your cuss words, it actually won't get blocked. I'll actually get to see it this time. So that is going to do it with today's video. You guys, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to. I'm hoping there'll be some more Gavels coming. I know there's going to be a Sideshow Revan announced eventually. I'm definitely going to get the Gavel out for that one. Whenever Prime 1 wants to release that City Hunter Elder. Predator 2 has been a film I've loved since I was a kid. That was my favorite Predator, the first one I saw. And I had the Elder Hot Toy before I purged my Hot Toys for the Batman Who Laughs. But, so yeah, I'm curious to look at the pictures, sit down and talk about it, so maybe that'll be the next one. And then again, I know PCS, that Butterball is probably around the corner, so whatever the next Gavel is, whatever the next video is, you guys take it easy, have a great weekend, and whatever is coming at you next, I'll catch you there. See you on the next one. Peace.
Court's adjourned.